Welcome to Magel Podcast. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how to start right as a young man in life. As a young man in your 20s, that's the time when you can make big things happen, or you can waste them and end up way behind the 8 ball when you're ready to settle down and get serious in your 30s. I'm not saying you need to spend every day with your nose to the grindstone and never have any fun, but it's a good idea to balance things out. Here are some pieces of advice taken from my own and many others' experiences that will help you not to waste a very important decade. 1. Save 20% of your money. Many young men will say to themselves that when they finally start making real money, then they'll start saving. If only that were true. Majority of men coming out of school wish they had started saving sooner. It may seem hard when you don't have much income, but like anything, starting small will increase your chances of future success exponentially. Make it a habit right now. No matter what your paycheck is, try to put 20% of your after-tax income into savings. The easy way to do it is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account the day after you get paid. That way, it comes right out of your account just like a bill, and you don't even have to think about it. Don't be among the 25% of young men who don't save at all. If you own a car or a home, you know how stressful it can be when things inevitably go awry. The air conditioner goes out, a tire gets punctured. There's a great sense of relief and even pride when you have the cash to handle it instead of using credit. Saving might not be a lot of fun, but it's one of the most important things you can do to protect yourself and set up a stress-free future. Being a student doesn't have to mean ending up with lots of debt by the time you graduate. Now could be the perfect time to start practicing some financial independence. 2. Exercise daily. Regular exercise provides a boatload of benefits, from improving cardiovascular health, to fighting stress and depression, to increasing testosterone. Thus, there are few habits that will better ensure a lifetime of success and well-being than making a daily workout a non-negotiable part of your life. Instead of trying to get on the exercise wagon when you're retired, out of shape, middle-aged man with a lot of responsibilities and very little time, make it a habit now when you're at the top of your game. Regular exercise is a tough routine to start, but once it becomes a solid habit, most people continue with it indefinitely. The physical and psychological benefits become almost impossible to give up. Being physically active can improve your brain health, help manage weight, reduce the risk of disease, strengthen bones and muscles, and improve your ability to do everyday activities. Adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity gain some health benefits. 3. Eat healthy. If you want to avoid becoming a pot-bellied man, you need to establish good eating habits today. Research has shown again and again that diet is the biggest factor in maintaining a healthy weight. Unfortunately, many young men develop poor eating habits in high school and college. With all-you-can-eat cafeterias and vending machines all over campus, it's easy for a poor diet to become the norm. You can often get away with subsisting on fried rice and pizza for a while because of your scorching metabolism. But as you age and that metabolism slows down, the junk food diet catches up with you and the pounds start piling on. Develop healthy eating habits now, so you don't have to struggle to do a 180 when you're facing down your 10-year reunion with a 40-inch waist. Healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. 4. Plan weekly and daily. If I were asked which habit has contributed most to my success and well-being as a young man in my 20s, I'd have to say weekly and daily planning. The power of planning lies in the perspective and control it provides for your life. It gives you both a broad, bird's-eye view of the maze that must be navigated to achieve your long-term goals, and the ability to manage the small, day-to-day tasks that are essential to reaching those aims. Without daily and weekly planning, you end up getting distracted, forgetting what you need to do, and ending each day with the restless anxiety born from knowing you pretty much wasted your daylight again. 5. Read for pleasure. Readers are leaders. If you talk to principals and teachers, they often say that nothing predicts a student's success as well as whether or not they read independently. This isn't very surprising. Reading expands your mind and vocabulary, increases your creativity and empathy, and boosts your critical thinking skills and attention span. As a young man, you'll have plenty of required reading assignments for school, but be sure to also always be reading something for pleasure as well. It can reduce stress, improve your mental health, and help you live longer. Reading also allows you to learn new things to help you succeed in your work and relationships. Remember, all big happenings start from your 20s. As a young person, let's go over the pieces of advice given. You can write it down and probably apply it in your daily life. We started with saving money that's 20% of your income. Secondly, we said exercising daily will help improve your health. And on the third, we said having a good eating habits will help maintain our healthy weight as a young man. We moved to the fourth by saying planning daily and weekly, of which has contributed to my success as a young man now. We ended by taking reading as a habit, of which will contribute to expanding our minds, improving our vocabulary, increasing our creativity and empathy, and boosting our critical thinking skills. You can stream again on our other podcast platforms on Spotify, Google Podcast, Audiomack, SoundCloud, and Anchor. Watch us live via our YouTube channel on Magel Podcast. Follow or ask questions through our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook on Magel Podcast, or you can email us on magelpodcast.com. See you some other time. Bye.